Quick message. You do not need to be rescued. You don't need nobody to come save you. You are not a victim. You are not a damsel in distress. You are not lost. Okay? You just need to listen to yourself. Calm down, sit down, recenter yourself. You are not lost. You are not a victim. You are not a damsel in distress, and you do not need to be saved. You just need to choose yourself and remember that you are empowered to choose the life you want. If you want to stay in the waiting to be saved, you have every right to stay there. But if you want to be good and happy and feel fulfilled in your life, you must get up. You must stand up for what you are, who you are. You ain't weak. You can choose to be weak, but you are not weak. You can create a facade that you are weak, but you are not weak. You are not hopeless. You are valuable. We shouldn't even say valuable because for real, there is no making a value out of something that came from greatness. It cannot be less than anything. We are made of the essence of the Creator. And in remembering that, there is no reason that we can be calculating that we are not valuable or that we are somehow less than and need to be saved. Save yourself. Love yourself enough to get up and save yourself. You're not lost. No one can make you anything. In the language of something makes me feel or someone makes me feel, the conversation of something making you something else. That is a lot of times a conversation that is had in the victimhood. And I'm not saying that no one did anything to you, but I am saying that you are in control of what your outcome is. And that your outcome can be powerful even through something painful. And that's a matter of you choosing yourself, choosing to see yourself, allowing yourself to explore those emotions, and allowing yourself to be able to look at a situation without judgment and seeing all the sides. Anyone that is hurting someone else is experiencing victimhood themselves. They are experiencing a suffering themselves, and we all suffer our thoughts and our beliefs and these kinds of things. We tend to suffer through them because we think something is wrong, and we never find a perspective that blesses us, or we never find forgiveness for a thing. We go through life and we just carry the baggage, around. And the option and the choice is to see the situation for what it is, because sometimes things just are what they are. And we have experiences because of the energy that we're carrying that we may subconsciously be sending out and getting back, because we're always manifesting an energy that we are holding within ourselves. So when it comes to the conversation of victimhood, which is so very deeply ingrained in the society and societies before now, you really have to be willing to step out of that. And when I say stand up in yourself, I mean be able to be the authentic self that you desire to be. Be able to give yourself permission to come out of the victimhood. Give yourself permission to become the things that you want to experience yourself as, and in your experience that you want to feel. Because a lot of the things we want are for feeling's sake. So what do you want to feel? And explore that. And as you explore that goodness, then it'll show you where you have things that are in a different alignment for you. And you can clarify those things. But you are no one's victim. And you choose what energies you decide to stay in as you move through life. And yes, that sounds pretty simple, but it actually is if you want it to be. And if you think you cannot hear your guidance, or you cannot understand or see these things, then ask yourself to show you, because there is actually parts of within yourself that hold all the aspects you desire to feel, all the aspects you desire to be. There's nothing that you are not. You are never without. You are always having. And that is because we have everything within us. We vibrationally hold the magnetism to everything we want to experience. So in order to experience that thing, we just get into the magnetic frequency of it, and it must come to us by way of our creation, by our cellular structure, by our energetic essence. Like what we are is all the magnet we need. And if we knew how simple things really were when it comes to experiencing and creating, we would do it more. There'd be more happier people, but we have been so stuck in this victimhood perspective that everything is pushing us around and we're never standing up. We're never standing up and owning what we were created to be. And that is where a lot of us are falling short. Understanding that this is who I am. This is what I am. And I am capable of all of the things that I want to experience, want to do, want to feel, want to be, want to have. I am capable of all those things. And along that journey, sometimes we do realize why we want a thing, which is really the thing that drives us towards that direction. And we may shift our direction to something that's more holistic. We may desire it from the correct perspective, which is the one that's actually going to get us to the thing that we want. And so your ideas change, your thought patterns change, your feelings change. So the more you embrace yourself and build your relationship with yourself and understand what it is itself is doing, what it is itself is feeling, and really having those conversations like you would with someone you're getting to know, having those conversations with yourself are going to give you so much fruit and so much life. Okay? So I just wanted to share that as I'm learning and moving through these times as well. Understanding the expressions of victimhood that we hold and letting them pass, letting them become the past. So yes, that's just what I wanted to share.